Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
We head to Del Tech to attend the WBOC Mountaire Farm to Table Scholarship Award Banquet.
We'll fly over to Easton to see what's new for the 55th year of the Waterfowl Festival.
Making new out of old in Dover is what's rolling through in this week's Remembering Scorchy Talls.
And we'll share with you part 2 of our tour of Smith Island with Somerset County Tourism.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch. Jason, are you okay?
Sorry, I was just thinking that as we're recording this on Friday, August 14th, for the show that is airing after your due date of August 20th, we're trying to exist in a future present where if we discuss your current stage of your pregnancy, that by the time people see this, you might have had the baby, which means that we're, as of right now, having a conversation in the future, talking about the past, which is still technically in the future. And well, quite frankly, it really makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, well, the clock on the show isn't the only thing that's ticking, so can we move on before the gray matter starts oozing out of your ears?
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
As the new school year approaches, we are excited that our friends at Mountaire Farms are looking to award new scholarships to deserving students.
But before the school bell rings, let's go back to the Farm to Table Awards Banquet for the 25-26 school year.
Now, the Farm to Table Scholarship in name is pretty self-explanatory, right? But the truth is there's a lot of steps in between the farm to the table that aren't always celebrated, and even our name maybe doesn't go so far as to recognize those steps. So what this program does with this cohort of 30 students now this year for the first time ever from Delmarva, this program aims to support and celebrate the people that raise that product or grow that crop in the field, but it also helps to support the people that truck that product to the facility where it's going to be stored. It helps to recognize the people that help us run our operational facilities, whether it's on the maintenance side or the IT side, whether you're providing hands-on technical skills that you learned in high school or that you're learning in college. All of you are likely going to play a part in supporting the food system. Even if you intend to pursue a medical field or work in accounting or finance, you can find yourself working for an organization that feeds people. And it's something we take seriously at Mountaire, and it's something we're proud of.
So I'd like to thank my family who's always there, and especially my teachers who encourage my well-being and just help me through life. Thank you.
I can't get up here in this room and not thank the person who's been my biggest supporter, which has of course been my family. And I see my dad back there with his phone, of course. And so I have to just thank my mom and my dad who call every night, tell them my day, my big plans. They roll their eyes, they call me crazy, but in the end, they're the ones that support me and tell me, if you want to do it, we'll find a way to make it happen. So, much love. Thank you.
The consistency and character you've shown are exactly why you were nominated and why you were chosen to be here today. The path you've carved out for your future aligns perfectly with the mission of Mountaire's Farm to Table Scholarship. You've already made the choice to excel. Now I invite you to choose a career where your growth matters, your community is served, and your hard work feeds the world. Congratulations again to each and every one of you. I can't wait to see the harvest you produce. Thank you.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
The Waterfowl Festival is returning to Easton in November.
And we recently learned that there are some exciting changes in the works for this annual celebration, 55 years in the making.
we are going to talk about 5 exciting new changes to the Waterfowl Festival this year. It's the 55th year, so we're going to do 5 things for you guys today, and we're going to start with the Armory. So many people know the Waterfowl Building or the historic Easton Armory as a fine art area. This year, it is being transformed into the sporting and heritage exhibits. So we will have some incredible antiquities on display, $40,000 oyster can, some antique guns, and some wonderful carvers doing their thing here in this building as well. Number 2 is ballroom. So as people may or may not know, the Waterfowl Festival originated in the Tidewater Inn, and it was an extreme honor to be invited into the Gold Ballroom. And we are bringing that tradition back here for the 55th, and we have juried in only 55 artists this year. It'll be wonderful to be back in the Gold Ballroom where it all originated back in 1971. C in our list of things that are new at the festival is the canvasback courtyard. Across the street from the Armory, typically we've had a fine sculpture pavilion, and that's pretty much all that has been over there. However, this year we'll have the Marshmont Land Mercantile, canvasback courtyard, and the decoy bar, which is a harken back to about 50 years ago. So that will be fun for everyone. Our Maryland's best tasting purveyors that have the alcohol persuasion, they will be over there, such as Lion Distilling and some of the others. Our Waterfowl Festival beer will be there, and then we'll have a live music stage for the duration of the festival. Duck Sitters is D, and that refers to our junior volunteers. This year, we want to make sure that every kid, every child, every student that wants to see the festival be allowed to do so. Some of the kids are a little bit young to be on their own. However, with mom and dad or grandma or guardian, anyone under the age of 16 is welcome to come to the festival for free this year. Anyone can come. If you're 16 and older, you can become an official duck sitter, and we enjoy having them every year as well. And those guys get to come free all weekend too. All right, we're down to letter E, education. So the Avalon Theater this year will be renamed the Voices of the Chesapeake. It will be a series of educational lectures and demonstrations, enjoyable to everyone. These might include Sean Mann calling contest demo. It might include a painter doing a demo. And of course, it'll include some eagle and raptors and turtles and all kinds of fun demonstrations and educational opportunities for the kids. There's a bonus. For the first time in probably 20 years, we will have a clay shooting demonstration out of the Talbot Rod and Gun Club. It'll be an exhibition of our students here in Easton. So we're thrilled to invite everybody out there this year. That'll be Saturday at 10 and Saturday at 1. So just that one day, we'll have a special bus taking people out there from the VFW. Again, it is free. There's no charge for that. You just tell us you want to come and we'll take you out there to see the kids do their thing. I hope everybody's excited about everything that's going on new and old this year. All your favorites are coming back. You can find everything you need at waterfowlfestival.org. Tickets are on sale now. We do have a teeny bit of few sponsor spots left. So if you're interested in sponsoring the 55th, it's time to call us and step up. You can reach us on the internet or call us at 410-822-4567, and we'd love to hear from you.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Creativity and ingenuity can bring new life to the oldest of scrap piles.
And a Doberman shows us what can be accomplished with that mentality in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Bayside Jet Drive in Berlin, Maryland. Your next adventure awaits at Bayside Jet Drive, one tide at a time.
Tom Murray makes big ones out of little ones.
We started building a little unit called the Stump Jumper, which is basically made out of three front ends of a Jeep, all welded together, all 6 wheels drive.
Tom Murray's Stump Jumper hasn't just arrived on the scene. He's been building them out of U.S. government surplus Jeeps for 15 years. And his customers aren't just the neighbors around the corner.
We deal far as California. And our main business, our biggest consumers are Florida. We have one customer there that's bought 17 units from us. And we have Mr. Sig Kyle out in Pecos, Texas, which his ranch is the size of the state of Delaware.
He also sells parts to the Middle East and El Salvador and has been renting equipment to movie producers for many years. What surprised us more than anything else when we arrived at his spread just behind Dover Downs was that Tom Murray's enterprise is a two-man operation.
Just myself and old Griffey over there. He's been with me for, I guess, close to 8 years now, 9 years. And my son, when he's home from college, he does all the welding for me. But it's just a two-man show most of the time. And
this two-man show can cut up 4 to 5 Jeeps a day and build a stump jumper to your specifications in 2 weeks. How good will it be when finished?
I say I can go any place a Chesapeake dog can go.
Even though stump jumpers are much in demand, Tom Murray, an avid outdoorsman, intends to keep his business to a two-man operation. Just him and old Griffey.
I just don't want to get big. If I want to go hunting, scorching, I deliver a vehicle, I lock my gate and shut the door, and we have a messenger that takes our orders, and they'll just have to wait till I get back from fishing.
Tom Murray of Dover, a man who has the right perspective on life.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is sponsored by Bayside Jet Drive. Online at BaysideJetDrive.com.
Did you know that there's a 55-acre property near Smith Island that is home to free-roaming goats?
Did you know that Goat Island, as it's called by the locals, is part of an old system used by farmers as a way to manage their flocks without fences? Though no one is quite sure how the goats got to the area in the first place.
And did you know that some Smith Island natives believe that when the goats gather close to the water's edge, it's an indication that severe weather is approaching?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
The summer is winding down, and you might think your warm weather adventure options are limited.
But as we see in the second part of our trip to Smith Island, adventure is just a short boat trip away.
Where I'm from, Smith Island, and for us as Smith Islanders, we have a rich heritage that goes way back. And all of the history and all of the connectedness that we are with families and friendships and the connection to the water, to the bay, it's something that it's very hard to replicate anywhere else.
Being from Smith Island and staying on Smith Island and having a business on Smith Island that enriches the Smith Island lifestyle, at this point, would you call it a labor of love, or that's just part of your DNA?
Oh, that's just part of who I am, and that's why my wife and I started the business to share the history and our culture with others. And so the way we look at it is that if we can share our history and culture with others, we tell the story, and then it's sort of like our history never dies. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of things happening that brings about the future of the island in question. Now for me, I know that the island will always be here, but for me to see some of those elderly generations, the ones that work the water and that know so much about living on an isolated island here in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay, that culture is dying. Now we still have people here, we have people that moved over here, and we're very thankful for them. But one of the things that we want to do is help people understand, one, what it's like to live over here as a Smith Islander, and two, to be able to work the water, to be able to make a living, and three, to be able to help them to understand the culture and the history from which we come from. And it is a different way of life, and it's not just some tropical island where you go take a vacation and relax. although you can do that, we're switching over to tourism. It's a wonderful place to come just to unplug from the rest of the world. But for those of us that lived here and that work the water and have worked the water, you have to be someone special to be able to live on an isolated island in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay. And you have to adjust with the times, you have to adjust with the nature. And so one of the things that we do here on the island, we know we can't control nature, but one of the things that we've learned to do over generations is to learn to live with it.
Lisa, this is a beautiful building, but what is it?
This is the Smith Island Cultural Center. It is technically our museum, is what we call it. We have a gift shop, and once you come and buy an admission, we just have a small fee. You get a 15-minute video, which gives you a good insight of Smith Island life. And then once you view that, you can come back and see a lot of artifacts. We have a lot of older things here. We have a lot of information in books. We have a lot of models of boats and skipjacks, as you can see.
We have friends and neighbors and people that are part of the community that have been here their entire lives for generations. What does that mean to them, that their family continues to live on here in this building?
It means a lot. It means a lot to the people here and to the people that have grown up here and moved away. So they actually still support the center. They like to come back and walk through here and see, their history. Smith Island will always be home. Even when they move, and they really think of their history. They're rooted here, and they always say, once a Smith Islander, always a Smith Islander. You always have that marsh mud in your blood, so they really like to come home.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Kirk Vestal of Mardella Springs sent us a couple of photos from his trip to Shenandoah National Park. And a hike is always better with your best friend.
Hunter Parsons of Salisbury was able to snap this partial eclipse, and it looks like something right out of a sci-fi movie.
Neil Wadsworth of Berlin snapped this awesome sunset photo in Chester, Maryland, and that blue heron really helps to set the scene.
7-year-old Timothy Garchinsky of Lewis is doing his part to remove invasive species from our waters by reeling in this blue catfish from Red Mill Pond.
Mike Jung of Crisfield photographed an approaching storm as the clouds rolled over the childhood home of former Maryland Governor J. Millard Tawes.
And here's something you don't see every day. This turkey family outing was caught on film by Janice Langford of Delmar. Talk about some state line strutters.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Well, that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thanks so much for sending in those great viewer photos. If you have a photo that you'd like to submit, you can go to outdoorsdelmarva.com and click the banner at the top of the page, or scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
We hope to see you right back here again next week. But until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, which is proudly presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1. By Larry's Trading Post, located in West Ocean City with over 2,000 guns in stock. By Bayside Jet Drive, your new adventure awaits at Bayside Jet Drive, one tide at a time. And by Delaware Forest Service, conserving, protecting, and enhancing Delaware's forests since 1927.
Thank you so much for toining in.
But like I had to take my rings off because my hands, they're swollen, but like I don't think about it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's, yeah. Anyway. Yay. Pregnancy.
Yay,
All right.
pregnancy. And if you see Lauren next week, that means that the child hasn't come and she's going to be very, very cranky.